I just get in my truck and boom, I'm off. I'm off. Got the boat hooked up in the back. Where's P at? I don't know. Can't reach him. He's out of signal.
You are a wanderer.
I am. I wander. That's what I'm saying. Is like, and I don't want restrictions to be on my wandering.
Twitty in the city.
Aloha.
Here's what I got for you, THC.
What you got?
Buying or leasing? What's the best solution?
Buying.
For everything?
Everything.
I don't think so.
I do.
Really?
Yep.
All right. We'll start.
I knew you was going to hit me with this. I knew you was. I knew you was gonna,
why you think I'm
right out the bat? Right out the bat. Because we already talked about this.
We did, and this is why I had to bring it up.
Okay.
All right. We'll start with the easy one. House.
Right. Oh, buy. Why lease? No, that's mine. I want mine.
See.
Property. Yeah.
Yeah.
You buy it in full in cash?
If I could, oh yeah.
Or you mean like renting? Because like, how do you lease a house? Because isn't it a loan?
It's a loan, but you eventually are trying to buy. Whereas you could just rent that bad boy for the whole duration.
Maybe no, mine from the gate. Let's
go.
Go.
Even this day, okay. I believe you. In the 90s,
not leasing now. I'm
early
buying
2000s.
now.
I am too.
So,
but there's occasions.
There's your answer.
There's occasion.
So you're saying a mortgage counts as a buy?
Yeah.
Yeah.
Because you eventually will be.
Yeah. Because at the end of this, it's mine.
Okay.
Yeah. Yeah. Exactly.
At the end of a lease, it ain't mine.
I'm Twitty. That's THC on the microphone, or I guess over the overhead speaker.
Over
I don't
the
know what
overhead.
you call it.
Right.
Sean,
or wherever you are watching us from. Wherever you watching us from.
That's producer Sean that you hear. They're probably like, who is that third voice we can't hear?
Oh, yeah. Sean coming in
we're
now.
talking mortgage versus renting, basically.
No, mortgage, way better.
So there ain't never been a moment where currently with your house or a house you've been working towards, you ever thought it'd be nice to rent because then any major issues, it's not in your hands.
No, because my payments can just go up. Like my rents can always keep going up. My mortgage is gonna stay where my mortgage is gonna stay.
That's true. At what price is not too much up to have no responsibility?
See, that's what I'm saying is that I don't get to pick that. That's what I'm saying is that just happens wherever my living is. When the cost of living goes up, the rent goes up, everything goes up.
Right.
I don't get to pick that.
You don't.
So that's why I'm like, now I'd rather be locked in my price.
Yeah,
Done deal.
Okay, you are locked in for a price.
That's mine.
But there's still APR. There's still
don't
interest.
matter. It don't matter though. But it's when you start telling me things like that, you're giving me values of like, okay, there's still options to buy or to let go. When the other side is that when I buy my house, it's my house. That's mine.
Yeah. Okay.
All right. I still might have my HOA, but yeah.
HOA,
so,
that's a you thing.
But you know what, though? Hey, every time I take my dog to the park, there's always bags and stuff in there. That little trash can's always empty.
So you're getting that little refund.
Oh, yeah. I mean, my HOA is pretty cool. They do a lot of upgrades. Like, they do a lot of things. They watch our there's a lot of stuff that happens in our neighborhood that they keep control. I know a lot I have, like, nightmares.
There's some HOAs that are ugly.
There's some disasters, but my HOA is pretty dope.
Okay.
I'm happy with them.
Buy or lease car.
Oh, buy.
What?
Never. No.
The value of the car is gone.
Okay,
hold on. Okay. Yeah. Think about that now, Tupac.
But then
Think
again,
about it.
The reason why I'm saying it is because I'm a particular shopper in vehicles. You know how particular I am in my vehicles.
Yes.
So usually what I'm going to go put my money into, I'm putting my money into something that I'm keeping.
Yes, for sure.
So like maybe if it was like something I knew I wasn't going to keep or something like that, yeah, I might lease a car.
But
I might.
I'm not going to let you, what's that word? What's that phrase called? I'm not going to let you dangle over both sides of the fence. We're talking in general, if you were going to more times than not buy or lease a vehicle.
Buy.
For you, for your kids,
buy.
For your grandkids.
Buy, because I mean it's already out of the way. It's already in the thing. Like you already own it. Even if I was to go, like, take your monthly payments that they have. Like, tell me what monthly payment I'm gonna get nowadays. Am I gonna get anything? Yeah, am I gonna get anything lower than $400?
As far as when you buy?
Yes. No. As far as when I lease.
When you lease, you can get some. You can get 4 or less.
Okay, and what would that be like? $345?
Yeah, like you could probably get a.
No,
you could probably get a low 3. You could get a 320.
If it was a car that I didn't believe in and I just had to get that car, maybe, because then I'm just like, I'm going to give it back when the lease is. The one thing I don't like about the lease is the mileage. That's what gets me every time. The mileage is it pisses me off because, like, if I do have something nice, but I'm close to my mileage, I can't even take it on a nice trip somewhere because I got to stay below that mileage or on it.
But you shouldn't have to be going nowhere super nice all the time. So I just had.
Well, not all the time, but I got a lot of family members in a lot of different states.
Yeah. You could do one good travel a month. For how close you live to where we work,
no,
you wouldn't hit that mileage that lot. Now, if you lived here and had to freaking drive to like Mountain Home or Weezer every day, that the leasing game ain't for you. Because I think the average lease.
But I mean, also, you know, I like to wander, man. You know, I like to just get in my truck. You know, I do. I just get in my truck and boom, I'm off. Got the boat hooked up in the back. Where's P at? I don't know. Can't reach him. He's out of signal.
You are a wanderer.
I am. I wander. That's what I'm saying. Is like, and I don't want restrictions to be on my wandering.
So that's why you want to buy.
It's the mileage. If you're talking cars, I feel like I'm being restricted by mileage because you're telling me this is how far you can like it.
That is true. It is.
And
it's
I'm
based
like,
on a
and I don't like
system.
that. Like, I like being like, my car has a name. My truck has a name. But like, I believe in my car.
The truth came out, ladies and gentlemen.
Yeah.
My man said, I like to
wander.
I do know. You are the guy that will freaking show up on a Friday and just be like, you know what? I'm taking the boat.
Yep.
I'm like, where are you going? I'm like, I don't know.
Yeah. I am known to go out and be like, where does this road go to? I don't know, and here I go.
You don't want to be on that road and just got to stop because it's like I'm at mile 947.
Nope, yeah.
And it's going to take 200 miles to get back.
Can't even get my truck. I can't even get my boat back because I don't want to go over the mileage on my lease.
Nah, I could see you two being frustrated.
There are a lot of advantages to leasing. I do get it. Like, I do know you can get out of that, get into a newer one, and then get out of the older one. I mean, I all of that is fantastic. Like, I get that. It's just the mileage portion of that lease that does that. Like, the mileage portion of leasing the car is what gets me. It's like, don't restrict me on how much I can love my car or love doing stuff in my car.
Let's see if you could up it, because I think the average they put on it is like 1,200. If you could up it, would that change?
No.
Like if you could up it to like 1,800.
No, because you're still telling me there's a point where you have to say no. You have to stop liking your car.
Where the hell are you going in a month that's over 18? I don't think even I think even when you take the boat every weekend,
I'm a
that's
stand-up comedian. I travel, I do stuff, so I know routes and places to go to different cities, and I will just go. I'll just up and go down to Nevada. I will just up and go to Seattle.
Yeah.
I will just up and go to LA. Like I'll do that.
Okay, maybe a car ain't for you.
And if I really like, that's what I'm saying. Leasing a car is not for me.
I keep forgetting.
I want to enjoy my car.
And you like to drive places when you do your stand-up.
Yes.
You don't like to fly.
Nope.
It would probably you aren't that type of person. You aren't that type of person.
Nope.
Okay,
I get to see more. I get to see my country when I'm going.
Buy or leasing. I didn't know you could do this nowadays. Buy or leasing appliances.
Yes, I have done that. I have done that.
So you're the man that will buy the house.
Yes.
You'll buy the car.
Yes.
But you will lease the appliance.
Well, lease to own. Or
you can do that with a car then.
Or I mean, well, like when I'm buying it, I'm making payments on it, and then I own it at the end.
Yes.
So that's not leasing, right? That means I'd have to give it back.
Right.
So no,
you can lease appliances and like give it back.
I'm paying to buy. Like I'll go to that's where I got my washer and dryer from. That's where I got my refrigerator from. That's where I got my couch from. Like I'm not a rich man. I don't have bukus of dollars just laying around.
Neither do I.
So I'll go to a place and be like, okay, I can get this couch for $60 a month.
That's why I'm on the leasing train, just because I don't have.
But I mean, I don't really look at that as leasing because there's an end to it, right? Like there's an end to it when you get done with your year or whatever it is, and you're done with that, then it's yours. You don't have to go give it back. You own it.
No, not when you come. Not to come up with these appliances. You can like lease an appliance.
When you say appliances, see now I'm looking at washer dryers, refrigerators, stuff like that. Or are you looking at like blenders? And are you talking like appliances? Like you talking rice cookers?
I'm talking the big appliances, the washer and
dryer, the dishwashers, and stuff like that.
The stove.
If I can get on a payment plan so that I can own it, I'll take that. But I don't consider that a lease because at the end of my payments, that's mine.
Yeah. Okay. Maybe that's not. But I'm going to get back to you on the house part because I think if you are in this day and age, how'd you...
Hey, Sean, all I did was move it.
He tried.
Figure it out. I'm good.
We're not cutting that out, by the way. But
right out.
1 year in, and now we breaking stuff.
There it goes.
Did you lock it now?
No.
This is how you know we do this live. Sean, I hope you got it on THC's camera right now. I want to see Mr. Handyman. Yeah. Can you get it? You are Mr. Handyman. You say you can fix everything.
Pull my card. Look at that.
If Sean would have had to come in here.
Got it, Sean. Nope, you good, Sean. We good. We good, 100%.
I've never seen that.
Bro.
Dog, all I did was move it towards me, and it said, blah, blah, blah. Okay. That's all right, though. It's ready for the next one. That's what I'm talking about.
That is on the fly.
Like, well, what you mean? Okay. Bring it back to the housing part.
Yeah, bring it back to
bring it back to the house. What? Leasing the house is better?
This day and age, I think so.
See, this is why I don't. Okay, if you are renting a house or if you are renting a place, even if you're renting an apartment, right? That means that you are paying somebody else's mortgage.
Yes.
But somebody else is reaping the benefit of the equity in which raises in that house.
But I think there are certain things.
You as a renter, do you get equity?
No.
But you as a homeowner or the person that owns that thing.
You get equity. But I think for when you get into a house, yes. I think it's nice to rent to figure out what the hell you would want in your first house. Because it ain't like you can buy a house and then you realize, I want an island. Or
you gotta remember, I bought my house a couple years ago.
Right.
And that's before then, 100% renter. I was renting.
Right.
Renting. I mean, my kids even looked at me and was like, Dad, you buy a house after we move out? And I'm like, yeah, I seen what you did to my rentals. Like, I seen the deposits I didn't get back.
Right. But that renting led you, one, you ain't destroying your credit because you just bought a house and then you're like, oh, this ain't what I want. Or the kids is too small or too big for the house.
Right.
But you got to see what you might want in your house.
Well, of course.
Like you didn't just buy this first house and you were like, I think that's everything I want.
No, and plus that was my trade. I was a carpenter before I got into stand-up. Like I build homes. Like I was.
But for anybody that's not like you and I, like you're a carpenter, I'm a landscaper, or sorry, not still am. I was.
No, you still are. You still are. I guarantee you, if I put a weed whacker in your hand, you know what you're doing with
bro,
it.
I go.
I'm just saying.
My house.
You are what you are.
When I moved into my house, one of my neighbors told me, "We're glad you here, but now we semi-aren't." And I was like, "Why?" They were like, "Because every damn week you out here cutting grass, and you edging, and you." I was like, "Well, that's just what I do. I can't be in a house."
Bro, that sound like my neighbor.
My neighbor grass is just got the worst edge up on the street.
Dude, my neighbor right now, he's always like that. He's like, man, I try to let my grass grow. And then I look over and you cut it. He goes, and when you cut yours, I'm like, I can't just not cut mine because I'm right next to you.
You can let it grow. You just gotta give it an edge up every now and
then. Yeah.
That's what I tell people. But I let my grass grow.
I never liked renting. I always thought renting to me was throwing away my money. And this is why. It's because
it for sure is. Don't get me wrong.
Because like let's say the owner of the house, right, gets locked in and they only pay when they bought it, they was only paying $1,000 a month.
Yeah.
And now they renting out one room or two rooms or whatever because they got multiple people sharing a house, right?
Yeah, for like
each one of them, and each one of them is spending like $1,500, $2,000.
Yeah,
which already done covered the cost of the mortgage.
I'm not sitting here trying to say,
but like my rent was just going towards somebody else's gain.
Very true, very true. You are playing. You're tiptoeing that line.
I got nothing out of it but a month to stay there.
Yeah, I would say, and this is what I was trying to tell you earlier. And this is why we had to put it on the podcast. Wasn't saying I would live and die till like the end of renting. I think renting is a good way to figure out and start.
Yeah.
And then
100%.
I don't. And if you rent for the rest of your life, or if you are in that upper echelon age where you probably should have a house and you renting,
there are some good stuff to that. Like some people stick to it because they're like, hey, if something breaks in the house, I'm not responsible for it. I have a landlord.
Because knock on wood, I have heard some people when shit hits the fan, it hits the fan. Like HVAC went out, leaking the roof.
Yeah.
Like sometimes when it rains, it pours. And like you said, I ain't got that type of money to just fork up every now and then. So it is kind of nice.
The last house I rented, well, I'm in a new house now, but the one before that, we had our AC go out, microwave broke, dishwasher broke, all in like a 6-month span right before we were going to move out. And I was like, thank God we're renting.
See? And then that was on them to replace that.
Yeah.
But see, I don't.
Washing machine.
But then again, I don't really feel bad. Again, you know what I'm saying? They
Yeah,
had their mortgage locked in at a certain rate.
Yeah.
Now, when cost of living goes up, they can raise the rent for that.
They sure can.
So if they make, like how we said, $1,500 to $2,000 a person, you got 3 people living in there, you're making 6 racks every month off of that. You should be okay with replacing the microwave and be okay with replacing.
Oh, for sure.
Yeah.
Especially
That's
if you,
the cost of renting.
Exactly.
Like, right.
And that's as long as you got a good owner that understands that and isn't just trying to be a cheap ass, and trying to keep all that money, then you should be Gucci. Cars, I will say, I'm in agreement with you. I'm in the same boat. I know what I want, and I want it to be mine because I want to customize it. I too wander. I want to.
Oh yeah.
I have a truck. I want that truck to have a ding in it.
I just feel like I don't know, when somebody comes to me and my car, when it comes down to me and my truck, like
you want it to be yours. I feel like a car is more valuable than a house.
Between me and my truck. It ain't got nothing to do with nobody else's rules. Nothing. I don't care what you got to say.
I will say there is something about if I was to get into your car and I'd be like, man, this is nice. Be like, yeah, and in like 3 years I gotta give it back. I'd be like, man, that's
hurts.
It kind of hurts. I kind of lose.
That's like being with somebody and you got a date on when this relationship is going in. Like that's horrible.
Granted, you're gonna get an upgrade, but it's like you spent that. Like when I spend 3 years with a car, it's hard to let it go.
And maybe you get an upgrade, because just because the car is newer doesn't automatically mean you're gonna have less problems.
That's true. That's very true.
Because I know the newer versions of my truck are having more problems. Than my truck did. Like
that's true.
My truck's over 300,000. Like, and we're going. We still going.
Yeah,
still going.
There is something to say about a car. I feel like it's nice to own that.
What about, I got one. What about a phone? Like iPhone? Or Android, whichever one.
Like make payments on it to own it, or just lease it and then when you give it back to them?
Like you just pay a higher amount per month and then you can like get upgrade. Like, you know, they have those upgrades where like, oh yeah, free upgrade because you've been leasing.
Yeah, I can answer that easily. I like to lease it and make the payment. There's some people that will flat out buy the phone. I don't want that because I want my payments to match to the point that by the time the payment is over, the phone is probably done for, and then I just get a new one.
Tell me this, man. Is this the reason why do you think that's the reason why we have? It's like, why is a phone now over $1,000?
Oh. Yeah.
Like,
it's a laptop now. It's your laptop. It's your desktop computer now.
But a phone. I remember what was it? The Nokia Snake. It's a Nokia when you used to play the Snake game on it. What was that called? It was the Nokia that you had.
It was skinny. It was skinny and kind of had a wide top. Yeah. And then with the antenna also. The antenna came out right.
The Razor.
Oh, Razor was my first.
The flip phone Razor.
I thought I was badass with that.
I mean,
phone.
but even that one, when it was brand new, it was like $100. It was like $150.
Yeah,
at the most.
Maybe like, $2 with after tax.
Now we're in the thousands.
Oh yeah. For
phones that fold in half, I don't even want a phone that folds in half. I know people got them. I see them. I don't even want.
I don't trust it. I don't trust technology.
I think that crease stays no matter what. You can't sit there and be like, well, you don't really see it. Yeah, you really see it.
Well, and if you get a screen protector for it,
that makes it worse.
I'm sorry.
Especially when the screen protector gets dirty.
Anybody that's got a flip phone, I don't trust you. I just don't trust it. You can't tell me you're going to be flipping a phone with a screen. Let me rephrase that. Because there were flip phones. Yeah. I'm talking, you got a full iPad, and you telling me you just folding that like a hot dog?
And it's going to be fine, no matter how many times. I used to have a flip phone. I couldn't even tell you how many times I flipped it open and flipped it closed during the day.
Oh, and even sometimes the little flap would break because of the screws. Like, no, I can't trust it.
I used to sit there and just like a fidget toy, just flipping it open, close, open, close, open, close.
That was the first fidget spinner, if you think about it.
It was the StarTAC.
Fidget flipper.
It was the Motorola StarTAC.
Did you ever have the Sidekick?
No, didn't have that one. And that was the one that flipped up like that. I remember that.
That was my fidget spinner because you could flick it, and then if you didn't
have
a
keyboard or something under that.
Yep, 2 hands, baby. That was my fidget spinner because you could flick it with the thumb, and then if you did it right, you could flick it down hard enough, and it would rotate itself back close. Right. Then I got in trouble because it was too loud.
You know what, Sean? If I can pay for it and get it, I'd probably do that. I've done that with a couple of my phones.
I think I want to lease the phone. I think I still want to lease it because again, by the time the payment is up, I'm probably gonna want to get a new upgrade.
I would agree with you.
What's the value of that phone? Like, there's gonna be iPhone, whatever. by the time you're done. So it's like, is that phone really worth it? Who's gonna buy a used iPhone?
Yeah. Like because you got the Samsung
24?
Yeah. So by the time, let's say,
I've had it for just over a year.
Oh yeah. So you're already donezo. The 25's probably already out. The 26
25 is out
soon.
already.
26 is probably coming soon. So
usually you can trade it in, but I mean,
but I treat my phones though, Sean. I treat them like my PlayStations. I still have them all.
Okay, yeah.
So I still have my PS3, my PS4, my PS5. Like I still have games for all of those too. It's like people are like, well, you can't play it on the PS5. I'm like, no, you're right, but I can play it on the PS4 because that's what it was made for. Yep.
I'm still sticking with leasing. I'm gonna lease a phone.
Lease a phone?
Yeah.
I can see leasing, especially when you were talking about how the data changes, the software changes, like everything changes like drastically. Not like a little bit, but like drastically. I remember back when 100 megabytes was a lot of space.
Oh.
And now we got people walking around talking about terabytes. And it's like, what? Yeah, I've only got 15 terabytes in there. What do you mean 15?
100 megabytes is for the startup to that phone. That's to open it and change all your settings.
That was more than floppy disk.
It was. I'm just saying nowadays, literally, the moment you open it up and open it up and log into your account, there's your 100 right there. Just gone.
Definitely.
Were you about to say something, Sean?
Oh, no, you're good.
Oh, okay. So, yeah.
Are you leasing your phone? What kind of phone you got, Sean?
Is it iPhone?
iPhone 13, I think. I bought it. I did like the payment plan where you pay $20 a month for a year or two.
How long have you had that?
Gotta be over 2 years now because I paid it off. I don't have to
Ooh,
pay
he's due for an upgrade.
So, yeah, I should be getting one soon. But also, it's like I don't have to pay anything.
I feel like they do that on purpose. I feel like they spread out these monthly payments because they know that the minute you pay it off and go, you're going to have to upgrade and get back on a new monthly payment.
Yeah, because now I'm like, okay, cool. I don't have to pay for anything, but my phone's old.
You're 3. I think you're 3 out because the 17 just came out, iPhone 17 Pro.
Yeah.
That's what
you're
Joshua
4
just
away.
got. That's what my son just got.
So he's safe for the next 3-4 years. So he probably just started a payment plan.
I'm Android. I don't care. All these iPhone users out there, I'm Android. I'm down with the robot.
I'm down with the robot.
I'm down with the robot. I know.
I remember Android. You know what? Before I conclude this, you know what made me so very skeptical of Android was the fact that the little anime robot looked fake. Like they went so cheap on the logo, the little Android, little green guy. He just looked so cheap.
He looked like that. You know that little wood puppet that has the strings connected to it? And if you pulled it, it would move, but then it would snap back up again. That's exactly, I know what you're talking about.
I swear if Android had a different logo, I probably would be on. But to me, that's what it was. If anybody else can agree, get in the comments. But the fact that their logo looked cheap. That little robot looked like he was cheaper than LimeWire.
Yeah.
And that's
wow.
why. Bro, that's how bad it looked to me.
Wow. He said LimeWire. Wow. And it was green too.
Yes.
Oh, it is green. It still is green.
But he looks better. He looks like he belongs on 4K. Back then he looked like he was like a 2 pixel. That's why.
Oh, yeah. Something you play on Nintendo, the first Nintendo.
Anybody that had an Android, I'm sorry, I judged you. I was like, oh, yeah, you cheap and you are stingy. Like, you just look. Am I wrong?
No. Stingy goes to iPhone. I'm sorry. But
iPhone is stingy.
iPhone is the only one that don't want to be compatible with nothing else in the world.
Yeah, they are stingy. But they at least had a logo that looked
I can charge
clean.
my phone with the same cord I could charge my tablet with.
Well, we can do that now. It took iPhone freaking years, but we now have universal cord. So if you need a charge, I got you.
Got you.
Okay. Buying or leasing, you let me know. Car, phone, house. That was the first one I started with. How the whole conversation got started. Let us know in the comments. Hit the like, hit the subscribe. Thank you to everybody last week that came up on the live. We was popping. We celebrated the 1 year mark. Hate to tell you, nothing's changing. We just gonna still be us. We still gonna be us. We gonna do us. And but appreciate y'all for sticking with us for a whole year. We gonna remember y'all. I'm putting it out there right now. First shirt design we can do. We're going to go through and figure out who subscribed and when, and that's going to be your shirt. It'll have Twitty in the City on the back. It'll have a number, and that represents who was like the first subscriber to the channel.
Got you.
I think that'd be dope.
I already know who 451 is. That's our boy TK.
TK 451.
451.
But I think it'd be dope. You know, you walk around, kind of be judgmental though. Be like, ooh, 2007 something. He was late to the party. What?
Yep.
We need to go look. Who the hell was the first subscriber?
Man, there's gonna be somebody. It's gonna be somebody come in there just all walking in. I was number 1.
Probably on accident too.
Okay.
Just hit the
That's
like.
okay.
It could
That's
hit
it.
unlike
Couldn't
it.
get. I didn't know how to unsubscribe. I couldn't figure out how to unsubscribe from them.
Hey, accidental
Oh yeah.
or
Take
not,
it.
we take it. Hit the like, hit the subscribe. I'm Twitty. That's THC. Until next time, we out.